So, should you write more than 3 chapters? That's really the question that comes up a whole bunch when we're writing our books. What happens when people stop reading after 3 chapters? 3 chapters! I was reading this article the other day about people reading only 3 chapters and stopping to read anymore. Because it was saying that you're going to get most of the information you want out of a book out of the first 3 chapters. That's crazy. But it does prove a point that we as authors need to rethink how we go about looking at our writing and what to do. This is Dave from Dave's Books. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe below. So, if you only have 3 chapters in a nonfiction book or even a fiction book to get somebody's attention, what do you have to do to rechange your narrative so you can focus on it? And if people who are reading books are telling people only read the first 3 chapters because the rest is redundant, doesn't add any new information, we need to change the way we write to focus on the audience. And we need to look at it in a different way. I like to follow this guy, Jim Vandehine from Axios, and he talks a lot about smart brevity. And I'll put a link in the description below about his video and his TED Talk. But what his focus is to write things that we want to read that are short, simple, and direct. Because we're being hit by so much information all the time. We get hit by social media, by emails, by work, by news, by alerts on our phone. If we're hit constantly with all this information, how do we keep somebody engaged? And us as the reader, we want to keep our readers engaged. Us as the author, we want to keep our readers engaged. So how do we do that? We first need to think about 3 steps that are focused on what to do. 1, when you're writing, write your novel, write your book, and then edit it. See what you can do to bring the front up front. Take that first chapter and rewrite it to grab somebody's attention. On a recent book I'm working on for Burnout, what I did was I wrote the whole book and I realized the front dragged on. It was a monologue and it wasn't really getting across what I wanted. So I took it and I rewrote the first 2 pages. And I felt it was a lot more engaging. And when I gave it to my editor, she even agreed. It grabbed you more than you had to. So that's the first thing, edit. Second is keep it simple. When you're there, bring the reader in. Don't try to get these massive scenes and everything else. We're not Harry Potter. We're not J.K. Rowling. We're not writing this big thing that somebody's not going to read. Get it attention really right away as you do it. And the third thing is, think about it as if you were reading it. Put it aside for a while after you've wrote it, then pick it up and read it like you were. I like to do this by I put it into Word the first couple of chapters and I have it read it to me. There's a read aloud feature and I'll show you in a different video. Once you do that, you're able to then hear it. And are you engaged that you will keep reading? If you are, then you've done it right. If you haven't really grabbed somebody in the first 3 chapters. That's why the first 3 chapters are the most important in what you're trying to do. This is Dave from Dave's Books. If you have questions or comments, put it below. Thanks so much. Enjoy your day.